So the play suit I'm making will have a total length of 20 inches, and for the top parts I'm going to be using a length of 8 inches plus 1 inch allowance. That will give me 9 inches. Now I'll use the chest measurement, which is 24 inches divided by 4. That will give me 6 inches, and I'll add 1 inch allowance. That will give me 7 inches. So I'll mark 7 inches here and at the bottom. Her shoulder measurement is 10 inches. I'll divide that by 2. That will give me 5 inches. But I'll subtract 1 inch, and that will give me 4 inch, and I'll mark it. I'll use an armhole measurement of 3 inches, and I'll connect to that point. And now I'll mark the neck depth of 1.5 inches. And connect like this. I'll cut this out. I'm going to use this to cut the back panel. So I have these. Next, for the short, remember we used a width of 7 inches for the top. So I'll measure 7 inches here as well. And since the total length of the play suit is 20 inches and we already took 8 inches for the top, that leaves us with 12 inches for the short. So I'll mark 12 inches plus 2 inches allowance. That will give me 14 inches. I'll add 2 inches to the 7 inches to make it 9 down here. I'll take a crotch of 7 inches. And mark the 9 inch on the crotch line. And I'm just going to draw a straight line. and then I'll go in by 1 inch and connect. Here I'll curve it to the waist like so. And I'll cut now. Remember, I'll join this part to the top with 1/2 inch allowance. That leaves me with 1.5 inches, and I'll mark 1.5 inches on both sides. Then I'll draw a line. Fold on this line like so. Now I'm going to cut and open it up. And as you can see, this part is not straight, and I'll continue cutting. This is so that when you fold your hem, this will get to the end. I'll use this to cut another piece for the right leg. As you can see, I have this for the short. I ironed the hem. I took in the 1.5 inch allowance. As you can see, I'm done stitching the hem. Now I'll turn it inside out and sew both sides. Bend it. Next, I'll sew this together like so all the way around. I've done that. I'll just flip it to the right side so you can see what it looks like. So I'll set that aside. Now I cut these pieces on bias. I have 6 of them, and I folded and ironed them already. I'll be using this to finish the neckline and armhole for the back and front. Fold it like so. And sew to this point. This is what I have after sewing. I'll do the same for the armhole and continue sewing the bias to the end. I'll do that for both sides and for the back piece. As you can see, I'm done stitching. I'll turn it to the wrong side. and stitch both sides. Now you want to make sure that both the top bodice and the shorts match around the waist. So I'm just going to join the two pieces and notch the front of the top, and I'll match it to the seam on the center front of the short, and I'll sew it round. After sewing that, I have my elastic. The measurement around the waist here is 24 inches, so I'll divide 24 by 2. That will give me 12 inches. So I have 12 inches on this side, so I cut my elastic at 14 inches and I'll join the elastic. I'll turn this inside out and stitch the elastic around the waist. Make sure to pull the elastic as I sew. Now I'm done sewing the elastic around the waist. I'll finish the rough edges. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.